but it's a power bar. Back in my retail days, I once had a customer try to return a power bar, an extension cord with multiple outlets, often with surge protectors. She claimed it didn't work, so I tried it out. I plugged in a nearby lamp and it worked just fine. Despite this, she kept insisting it didn't work. This was getting weird, so I asked her to show me how it didn't work, because it worked just fine for me. She plugged the lamp into the power bar, and plugged the power bar into itself. The look of triumph on her face when the lamp did not light up was really something to see. It took way too long to explain that the power bar does not, in fact, make power. Once that sunk in, she demanded a full refund on the power bar and would be bringing back the television she'd bought with it. Her plan had been to run the television on the power bar, to save on electricity. At no point did she seem to see any humor, irony, or sheer idiocy in any of this. Never would have believed people like this exist if it weren't for working retail. Please help me get a YouTube play button by subscribing. I want to sell it for scrap and buy Jaeger bombs, thank you. No, sir. It is not my job to know. Shout out to my fellow retail workers who have dealt with this particular buttholery on the regular. We must stick together to preserve whatever semblance of sanity we have left. Like all retail workers, I've dealt with more than my fair share of idiocy, rudeness. I wanna talk to your manager crybabies, and just breathtaking audacity. Some people with their ridiculous god complexes just because they went shopping. You are no god, Brad. You are not special, Karen. You're the same pre-designed embodiment of slowly decomposing natural soil fodder that I am. The only difference is workers like me know the rules better than you pretend to think you do, because it is our job to know them. Rant over. I'm a cashier where I work, so you can imagine all the crap I deal with on a daily basis. It's not a physically demanding job, but it is extremely taxing mentally. One thing I deal with on a pretty regular basis is customers expecting more of me than I'm able to provide. Not so much because I don't know certain things, but I'll be reprimanded if it do. The other day at work, I had just rung up a customer when I greeted another one who came in. He immediately comes up to me holding something. I'll call him Cliff because he made me want to jump off of one with his attitude. Anyway, Cliff didn't greet me back and just asked me, "Where can I find another one of these?" I didn't recognize what he had and asked him what it was. Cliff's head jerked back and looked at me like I asked him a stupid question. "What do you mean you don't know?" I blinked. Because I've never seen that before, but if you tell me what it is, I can get someone. Cliff interrupted me. "I'm asking you. It's your job to know this stuff to help customers." I raised my eyebrows. A natural reaction. "I can't help it." Slowly corrected him. "No, sir. It's not my job to know. My job is to ring up customers at my register and occasionally look up items missing barcodes. Now, if you tell me what that is," I pointed to the thing in his hand, "I can get someone whose job it is to know and where to find it." At first Cliff looked like he was about to give a half-baked rebuttal, but thought better of it. He apologized and told me what the thing was. Part of a toilet that he needed to replace. So I called for a plumbing specialist on the work phone and she told me exactly where it was. I repeated to Cliff the aisle she said it was down. Cliff walked off without another word, not even a thank you. I muttered, "You're welcome."